Tip top of the day, it's your boy, it's me, Web3Rodney, coming to you live in living color. You already know where I am. I'm on a beach somewhere in the world. That's my lifestyle. All right, so today is, what day is it? December the what? I told y'all I don't keep up with these damn days like y'all be keeping up with them. Today is December the 29th. The time is 3:11 p.m. on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Oh, man. Okay. I want to talk about something real quick. Well, it might not be quick, but I want to talk about something. I just had an incident where I temporarily lost control of my emotions. You know, one of the things in this life, you gotta be able to control your mind and your emotions. I was in control of my mind, but I did lose temporarily control of my emotions. Okay, so I'm crossing the street and I push the button and the light for the crosswalk comes on. Now I wait and make sure that the cars are gonna stop because I love me and I ain't gonna get hit because of no damn lights that says stop and you're supposed to stop, right? Yeah, I have been guilty where I said, oh, stop, apologize, you know, because I had too much momentum going and I might have went across the light, you know? So I give people grace. So I wait and make sure that they're gonna stop. And I look them in the eyes, right? And some of them I might thank them and give them a nod. So I did that to this one car and I looked and he kept inching up and I looked at him again and I was like, motherfucker. That's what I said. Told you I lost control of my emotions temporarily. So I looked at him and I'm like, okay, and I looked up at the sign. I looked up at the sign that says stop. And this motherfucker's gonna stick his tongue out and like, get your ass across the street. Oh, ooh. I'm not the one. I am not the one. I promise you I'm not the one. I'm 58 years old. I will calm down, right? So I had to realize I'm on the beach. I've got an incredible lifestyle. I don't need that drama in my life, right? So I had to do some woosahs, y'all. I had to do some woosahs and I had to calm my nerves down because I was about to jump on that car. That's what I was about to do, you know? And I said, no, Rodney, look at this beautiful beach that you're walking on. Why even bring that kind of drama in your life? So I did some woosahs. For y'all, I ain't gonna say it. All right, so yeah, I did some woosahs. How about that? Y'all can't hardly see me because of the sun, but it's all good. Y'all see the sun and the beach. So I do my daily walk every day. I do 5 miles in the morning and 5 miles in the evening, right? Now, it's 3:11, 3:12 around that area now. So I got a late start today. I had some things I had to do earlier today, so I'll do my 5 miles now. And then later on in the evening, I come and do, you know, like at 7, 8 o'clock, I'll do my other 5 miles. Now, I got to think about this thing. I said, you know, it's a damn shame that I had to be incentivized. Not okay. Let's not get it twisted. All of us are like this. All of us are like me. I take my health very seriously, but I can remember when it was a time when my soulmate, she would ask me to go walking with her, and you know, And I was like, I don't want to go walking. I don't want to go walking. I don't want to go walking. And now, being that I'm Web3Rodney, and I surround myself around great people, and I found a project that will allow me to get healthier and wealthier. And I said, well, hell, let me try it out. So this particular program or this project that's Web3 based, hence Web3Rodney. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's Web3 based. How about that? Allows me to take my physical movement, hence walking, or any type of movement, and earn or mine a particular token, right? So I started the project, and man, it's crazy. You know, so I am allowed a certain amount of steps a day, miles a day, and whatnot, and they pay me for it. So I'm like, well, shit. My baby used to she like walking, so I told her, come on, let's go walking. So now she's like, I don't want to do all that walking that you're doing, Rodney. You know, I didn't mind walking, you know, a little bit, but I gets my grind on 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, you know? So I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, wow, that's crazy. I remember I used to whine and complain about getting out here walking. And now when I became incentivized by the health and the wealth aspect of it, I do it like it's nothing now. I do it like it's nothing. Now, I have trained my body. In the beginning, my body was like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? My feet was killing me. I got some special shoes, walking shoes that's designed for walking. You know, I make sure I drink me some water before I get started, you know. But I have trained my body to do this every single day. You know, at 58 years old, you know, you have to take care of your body, and you damn sure have to take care of your mind. I don't give how old you are, you got to take care of both of them, right? But the older you get, the more you need to keep moving, right? And then plus, you know, I retired, so I'm not as active as I was when I was working, you know, as an electrician. So this is a good balance for me. Now, I'm getting all kinds of benefits from it. You know, sometimes when you take stuff or weight loss stuff and this, that, and the other, you got side effects. Well, the side effects of this walking every day is, guess what? I release some weight. Not that I was trying to lose weight, 'cause I look good no matter what. Look, good gosh, I look good. But I did have, you know, traveling. I put on some pounds. I ain't gonna lie now. I put on some pounds. I was eating every pit stop I was eating. You know, y'all saw me in Puerto Rico. I don't know if I shared that video. I'm gonna share that video. I was in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico had some bread pudding. Lord. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Puerto Rico, hey! I was killing that bread pudding in Puerto Rico. You know, so, but each of the areas got the foods that I love. So I put on a little weight, but now I'm back. I'm back to my fighting weight. So I just thought it was pretty interesting that, you know, I do 5 miles a day, 5 miles in the morning, 5 miles in the evening. That's 10 miles a day. And I'm incentivized to do it. And I do it like it's nothing because I train my body. See, that's another thing I want to touch on is once you train your body and your mind to do something, it starts to crave it then. So now it's times that I don't feel like getting up and going and do the 5 miles, but my body's like, hey, get up, You know what we do? I'm gonna share that video. I got a video where I was like, man, I'm struggling. I think it was on the 20, I think it was the 26th. Yeah, it was the 26th, right there, a day after Christmas. I went over to some friend's house and we ate good. And I was like, man, I don't feel like getting up going out doing this today. But I got up anyway, because my body was like, yo, get up and let's get it in, right? So that's the thing I'm talking about. We as older folks, the 50 and old crowd, we get so accustomed to certain things and we don't want to change, you know. Again, I'm gonna tie it back to this Web3 space. You know, this Web3 space is pretty interesting. I was talking with a gentleman last night. We went to a little small bar, listened to a jazz, no, it wasn't a jazz band, not a jazz, a brass band, where they played, you know, music like down in New Orleans and Nolans, you know, the brass band, and ran into a couple, powerful young couple, you know, and just we started talking about different things, and come to find out he's a programmer. He write code. And so I jumps into my habitat, and I started asking him questions. You know, I told him I'm Web3Rodney, and boom, boom, boom. I'm into the Web3 space, and, you know, blockchain technology. We started chopping it up, and next thing you know, his wife is into trading as well. She's not into crypto, but she's into trading. And so just incredible synergy. You know, that's when you start changing the way you look at things, the things you look at starts to change, and you start to attract people into your life. Now, just out relaxing, chopping it up. Me and my beautiful soulmate, we out there doing what we do, and ran into this couple. You know, so again, I'm gonna get back to the mindset of not staying stagnant, not staying rigid in the way you think and your routines. Change up your routines. You know, do something different and you'll get different results. So this Web3 space is amazing. You know, again, check this out. I told y'all I got AI assistants, right? And I use this one called Perplexity. And I put in a simple prompt. You know? Some of y'all might not believe in stuff like this, but hey, that's you. I believe in a lot of things, right? Just because, you know, you don't believe in don't mean it don't exist. And it's not true. There's a lot of things you believe in that I don't believe in. But I'm okay with that. So, you know, I'm a international traveler, so I run into a lot of different interesting people, So numerology, you know, astrology, whether it's Chinese astrology or Western astrology. I'm not saying that I base my entire life on this stuff, but I take a look at it. And a lot of things I agree with, and a lot of things I don't. So I said, you know, I'm gonna see what's up, Captain?
Hey, what's going on with
Life is delicious, baby.
you? Know that?
Come on now, take some big bites out of it.
Yeah.
So I put in Perplexity. I said Perplexity. I put my birthday in, right? The whole birthday. And I said, if a person was born on this particular date in 2025, according to Chinese astrology, what are some of the businesses I should start? And I mean, goddamn. Do you know the Perplexity came back with some stuff that I was like, wow. Some things I was already looking into. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. So my point is, you know, AI is a tool Am I saying AI is the all, end all and be all? No, but it's a tool that you can use. And you have to learn how to use it. It's just like a lot of the tools you have in your life right now. You didn't know how to use them until you learn how to use them, right? So put it in your life, learn how to use it, learn how to make it work for you. And you'll start seeing results that you're like, wow. Because again, when you look at things differently, the things you look at become different. You know, instead of being afraid of it, oh, I'm afraid of this technology, I'm afraid of it. What are you afraid of? You know? Well, you said, Rodney, it could be used for bad. Yes, you're right. You're 100% right. Again, I'm going to say it's a tool. Just like a car can be used for bad or it can be used for good. It's a tool to get you from point A to point B. Stop overthinking it. All right? So, you know, that's enough of that. All right, so check this out. I was looking at some of my older videos. Wow. And I'm like, God, dog. You know, I was looking at some stuff that I did back in 2020. And the things I was speaking, I literally spoke them into existence. Literally spoke them into existence. Now, did I just speak them and then didn't do nothing else? No. I went out and I put the action, the correct action, not just any action, the correct action. And then those things that I spoke on in 2020 became reality. Am I some type of super genie or something? No. No, I'm not. I'm just an ordinary person, just like you, who chose to become extraordinary. Now, how did I become extraordinary? All I did is went and found the extra, and I attached it to my ordinary. You see? Like I was just ordinary Rodney, and I attached some extra. Web3Rodney. You see what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Now, when you attach it, now you got to go out and put the work in. That's okay, hold on. For y'all to understand this. You heard of this one right here? Faith without works is dead. Oh, y'all feel that one. Y'all feel that. I know y'all feel that one, huh? So y'all like, oh, I can get with that. You start talking about astrology, I can't get with that. Okay, well, fit in where you can get in and get in where you can fit in. You follow me? So, that's the deal on that. That's the deal on that. So, you know, one thing, I go off on my rants and my raves whatnot. So, this is a walk path where you got bikes and you got walkers. And it just baffles the hell out of me how simple something is that most people make difficult. Now, I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, you got the fucking bike path and you got the walk path. But the bikes want to get in the walk path and the walkers want to get in the bike path. Something so goddamn simple that people make difficult. Okay, then another one is you got, I go off on my rants and raves, y'all. I go off on my rants and raves, goddamn. I do, because I can. So, you know, so now you got people that's walking in a big group. And I get it. You walk in a big, y'all want to be all together. I get it. You want to be all together, right? You want to be all together. But, you know, you can't take up all of the goddamn walk space. Be considerate. You can't take up all of the walk space. I'm walking on the right-hand side. There's a left-hand side. So that means if you're walking in a big group, you got to get your ass to the goddamn side where you're supposed to be walking on. And then when you get back on the other side, you can take up the whole damn space. But be considerate of everybody else. You know what I mean? Be considerate of everybody else. So I go off on my little rants and raves every now and again, you know, because I can. All right, let's get back to business. So, again, this Web3 space is forever changing. It's changing rapidly. There's gonna be a time, and I ain't trying to scare y'all, but just prepare y'all, where you're not gonna be able to tell. You remember back in the day, for us for people over 50, y'all remember that old commercial, is it live or is it Memorex? Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember? All right, so now, there's gonna be a time and a place where you ain't gonna be able to tell whether this shit is real or if it's AI. You know? So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, you see some shit with me in it that I don't normally do, that's motherfucking AI. Alright, y'all. Y'all said, man, this boy crazy. I am. I got my certification that say I'm crazy. Huh? I'm certified and bona fide. In order to live the lifestyle I live, you got to be crazy. You can't think normal. You gotta think not just outside the box, you gotta think like there is no box. So some people call that crazy. Well, yeah, I'm crazy. And I take and wear that, I wear that badge, I wear that title with a badge of honor. What's the opposite? Being normal, being ordinary? Nah, okay, hold on. Y'all gonna be like, well, what's wrong with being ordinary, Rodney? There's nothing wrong with being ordinary. If that's what you want to be, but don't come after me because I'm living like there is no box and not living within your confines or of normality. All right, I jumped off on another damn tangent again. All right, I do that sometimes. Y'all see that, you know? So, but pretty much what I'm here to do is to show you that just an ordinary motherfucker like me. And y'all, hey look, excuse my English. I don't know where did we get to excuse my French. That ain't French, that's English. The French don't say motherfucker. Ooh, I might get banned on this one. YouTube, don't ban me. Don't ban me, YouTube. Oh man. This thing called life is amazing. It's delicious. You know? And I live it. I enjoy. I done put the damn time in, and I am going to squeeze every bit of joy out of this thing called life. I promise you this. This is what I think I can promise you. When I transition off of this earth, they're gonna say he left all of it on the field. And if he didn't leave it on the field, he got doggone tried his best to leave the majority on the field. Because I ain't taking none of it with me. None of it. I'm gonna leave it all here. So if y'all don't get nothing else out of my videos on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and all the rest of the social media platforms that ain't even in existence, that's gonna come into existence, that I'm gonna be on, if y'all don't get nothing else out of it, get this. Live your life. Live your life to its fullest. Because this is not a dress rehearsal whatsoever. Bike lane, bike lane. See that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They all in my lane. Your mama used to say, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. They want to get all in my lane. All up in my business. You know? So, but yeah. That's what it's all about. You know? Okay, all right. Pay attention, boy. Pay attention, you all nosy and whatnot. That's another thing. I love people watching. I love people watching. So this is a perfect, if it's called a job, quote unquote job, for me in retirement. Which okay, let's look at this other thing called retirement too. I got a couple minutes left. So I retired from the electrical industry, but I'm not retired. I still do work. I just do the work that I love doing, which is this right here. Video content, traveling, people watching, creating different projects, entering different projects in the Web3 space. That's still work, but it's work that I love doing. I do this while y'all are sleeping. I'm on the computer researching. I'm on the computer, me and my assistants, we are strategizing while y'all sleeping. I'm constantly creeping. But see, when y'all think of that, oh, he out creep. No, I'm creeping to get more IPAs. Oh, some of y'all say, well, what is IPA? Income producing assets. Especially the LMs. What is LM, Rodney? Low maintenance IPAs. Low maintenance income producing assets. That's what I'm creeping about. You know? So yeah, I love people watching. I said all that to let y'all know I love people watching. And as I travel throughout these beautiful planets, I said planets, look at that. Oh, I might be speaking something to existence. I might be speaking something into existence, planets. As I travel throughout the world to the different countries, different continents that I go to, there's some amazing people in this world. And one thing I realize we all have in common is that we want the best for ourselves and our families. And, you know, that's why I work as hard as I do and why I do the things that I do. You know, I'm extremely hard on my family, especially my children. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, I'm extremely hard on them. Because I expect the best. I expect the best. And I don't settle for less. You know. So yeah. I'm taking a little break, y'all. Y'all check out my view. Taking a little break. All right, y'all. I'm out. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure chatting with y'all today on Sunday. This is what is 28th or 29th. See, I already said it. I forgot it that quick. Today is the 29th. We got what? A few more days left in this year called 2024. And 2025 will be right in your face before you know it. So, my suggestion is plan your work and then work your plan. Plan your work and work your plan. Oh, again, I'm supposed to say, hey, like the video and share it. Like the video and share it. It helps the what is it called again? Analytics. Also the algorithm. The algorithm. See that? See, I keep telling y'all. Y'all keep thinking this thing called success, you got to be super proper and intelligent and all that and all this. No, you just got to be you. Be you. Be the best you can be. But for God's sakes, you got to have a goal. You got to have a dream to shoot for. And if you get specific with your dreams and your goal and you put emotion behind it, the universe will bend over backwards to give you exactly what you asked for. This is your boy. It is me, Web3Rodney, out of the box. There is no box. I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all on the beaches.